something that is super, super important and you all should be doing it, but I guarantee most of you are not. And that is washing your brushes. This is super important because it keeps your brushes lasting so much longer and your makeup applies a lot better too. It goes in a lot cleaner if your brushes aren't caked with gunk. So obviously the best way to do it is to use different sorts of brush shampoo, but I think that's actually why most people don't do it, is because it's super, super time consuming. You have to let them dry for a very long time and it's inconvenient, although it's good. So if you're not doing that, I'm going to show you a way that's easier, that is better than nothing, and actually works super, super, super good. So my favorite product to use is Cinema Secrets Brush Cleaner, because this disinfects and cleans, and it's really good at getting everything out of your brushes, all the oils, all the foundations, and it dries within a couple minutes, and then you can use your brushes after that. So I'm going to actually go ahead and show you. I'm going to clean a couple of brushes for you today. So let's switch the camera angles. So I had this little bottle. I'm going to dump it into this dish. It has a spray bottle, but the spray usually gets clogged from the cleaner, so I actually don't like it. So I linked this below for you guys, but I linked the 4 ounce, so you get twice as much and it doesn't have the nozzle. So you just put it into a glass bowl. Don't do plastic, it will eat it. And then you're just gonna dip your brush in. Can you guys see? Perfect. Okay, so you're going to dip your brush in, but this is where it's important. When you dip it in, you don't want the cleaner to travel up into, this is called the ferrule, this metal part. So what's going on in here is that all these brush hairs are glued to the wood, and then this metal part holds it together. So if you get this brush cleaner up inside or water or anything like that, it's going to loosen the glue, and then over time your brushes will fall apart. So we're just going to dip in the cleaner about halfway. So you just dip it in lightly, and then I just brush out any excess, and then you're just going to wipe it on a towel or a paper towel, and that's it. It's completely clean. And then you're just going to reshape it with your fingers. Make sure your hands are clean and just set it out to dry. So I'm just going to do that with a couple. So same thing, dip it in. You'll see the product travel up, and then you're just going to wipe it off on a towel. I usually do a towel because I like that they're textured. It kind of helps pull the product out. And then these bigger fluffy brushes, I wanted to show you one of these too, because there's so much loose and there's a lot of hair. They're going to pick up a lot more product. So you want to go in really lightly with like a light hand, and then just brush out the extra. And then go ahead and wipe that on the paper. So easy peasy, that's how you do it. Just make sure you get all the cleaner out and be really gentle. And then see how it's tilted like that from rubbing it? You don't want it to dry that way. So you're just going to reshape it. Okay, and then when you're cleaning brushes, you're going to have all sorts. You're going to have your powder brushes, and then you're going to have brushes that you've used like lip products and eye products on. I usually clean these towards the end because, as you can see, it fills up the liquid, like it'll start getting that black gel in it, which is okay. This product is like made to eat away at that, but when I'm cleaning like my lighter fluffy brushes, I don't want to get that into it. It's the same thing. This had like lipstick in it, so I'll usually do like my cream products last. So first I'll do all my shadow brushes, and then I'll do anything that had like a lipstick or a liner, like my foundation brushes. So I usually do my foundation brushes last, and they're ones that are, this isn't one of them, but that's really wide and it will soak up that extra. So I usually just pour, you don't need a ton. Like this will probably clean all your brushes, like this or less. So I just dump that in. And then you're all set. So I'm going to show you guys one more thing. I'm going to show you guys like the cheater way to clean your brushes. So if you're doing your makeup and you're doing like a really dark smoky look and you don't have a lot of brushes, like let's say you only have a couple blending brushes and you're doing this dark makeup look and you go in with all your dark colors and then you need to use a lighter one, but your brush is covered in dark shadow. Like it's going to look super muddy unless you clean it. So this is actually an awesome product. This is by, I'll show this other camera. This is by Vera Mona, and it's like a really textured sponge. And what this is going to do is just remove like excess product off your brush in between uses. So this isn't made to clean your brushes. You're not going to want to clean them this way, but this is good for like taking off extra color. So I'm going to show you really quick with this palette. So we're going to go in, have a paper towel so you guys can see. Okay, can we see all of this? Perfect. Okay, so we're going to go in. This is a Too Faced palette. we're gonna go into this dark color right here and fill up our brush, and like, let's pretend we were doing our eye with it. And then let's say we want to go into like this lighter color. If we just dip in, it's gonna have some of this dark color, so you just wipe it off on this little swatch remover, and it totally cleans it. Nothing's on your brush. So we'll do it with this purple one. Same thing. Go in, tons of color, and just a couple swipes, and it's gone. So this is awesome to have in your kit. Like if you get a new palette and you want to swatch all the colors, this is awesome, but I wouldn't recommend it for cleaning all your brushes. It's not gonna take like eyeliner off or lipstick, but it's gonna remove the powder temporarily. All right, guys, I hope that was helpful to you. It was nice and quick. If you have any questions, leave me a comment and be sure to subscribe. Thanks, guys.